Want a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
We just become best friends.
Yep! Are you not entertained?
I did that to someone the other day, and they're like, "Who's Bernice?" I was like, "Wait, you've never seen Dodgeball?" She's like, "No, I've never seen."
It's like that's like the most quotable. I mean, that whole movie's like so quotable.
That might be.
Man, somebody's gonna tear me down for how I light cigars. I get it. I'm not an expert. I just enjoy.
Just like the smoke.
We might include some of that part in there, or not. I'll send you the final.
No, I think we should.
Yeah,
At least include the
love.
Damn you, Bernice!
Damn you, Bernice!
Oh man. Well, it's been another week. See, you're puffing on that cigar. Pretty.
I don't know.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Need a hug?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Been a rough week. Well, I need to keep, because if I don't keep it going, it just like runs out immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know what the strategy is. Maybe somebody can help me, and maybe we'll learn, because supposedly we're supposed to be a cigar podcast, and I can barely keep my cigars going. So
We got to get Tommy on here one time.
I know we got to get Tommy in here.
I'm gonna help this out. Tommy,
He's a boss.
True cigar.
Yes, he's an aficionado.
Great word.
Yeah,
That's $1 word.
I think aficionado is always synonymous with cigars or
Whiskey.
whiskey. So he's a cigar and whiskey aficionado.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
I think eventually, maybe after like podcast 200, we'll be aficionados.
Maybe.
I just have to learn how to say it correctly. Aficionado.
Don't worry, we got a long time
Okay.
to catch up with that one.
Well, what's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by.
We're back.
We're back. Hope you guys had a good 4th.
We're back again.
Yeah. It's been another week. We're actually starting with one of the hallmarks to my cigar career, Arturo Fuentes.
Arturo Fuente.
Fuente. My Spanish is so much better. Go ahead, man. Tell the people what it's all about.
So this is Arturo Fuente Grand Reserva. It's an iconic and respected cigar around the world, made by the legendary Fuente family out of the Dominican Republic.
Yep.
And, for me, this is just a classic. I mean, when I first started with cigars, this was the one that I really started with, and then I introduced it to you.
Yeah.
And I've introduced you to a few of them. You always tell me to keep going back to this one.
Well, you always introduce me to like Arturos, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I love Arturos, but you introduced me to a couple like different blends, and like you can never go.
It's
wrong.
It is very hard to go wrong with this family of cigars. It really is.
It's not a beginner's because it's not. It's so good. It's just like it's an easy introduction. At any time, like this holds a special place in my heart,
Yeah,
Arturos, because you would go into like cigars and you get like so like not overwhelmed, but you're like almost.
There's such a different variety, and then you have your different flavors, your different smoke times. You have your Churchills, your short Churchills. Yeah. So this is just one of those. It's a classic cigar.
Yeah,
it's easy for us to have a conversation with. We can have a drink, we can have a cigar.
We've had plenty of Arturos together. So.
Yes, we have. But so this one in particular, has a little bit more of like the cedar notes, a little toasted nut and nutmeg when you have that first puff. It's definitely, I told you this, is like when you first put it in your mouth, you taste it's a little bit sweeter than other cigars. And I think that's great.
It's a cigar that it won't disappoint anybody.
No, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
So
it's always been my go-to Arturos. It doesn't matter what brand or blend it is. That one's always going to hit home.
It hits home, and
I could smoke these for the rest, and I'd be fine. But
don't worry. We're gonna open up your palate a little bit more.
Yeah,
and we'll get it all figured out.
This is a good palate cleanser, but it's a good palate starter. But like this is the cigar that got me into cigars.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's, again, we're starting with a really good one. And then we're going to start with probably something that you all have never had. We're going to go with some Kirkland Lager. I was at Costco today, and we were going to record tonight, and I thought, let's look at some beers. And, Kirkland is like, if you buy one beer, you're going to get like 36 of them. This one only came in 12, I think. And I just thought...
Only 12? That's
yeah,
a couple days for you.
I know.
Okay.
I'm already done. This is my fourth one, so...
Well, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, I haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to do first impression. But I just had to do a Kirkland Lager. I think Kirkland and Dad's go hand in hand. I get my golf balls. I'm going to have to upgrade my golf clubs, and I think I'm going to go Kirkland. I'm not going to do all the professional ones. I'm not there yet. We can talk about golf later. You played with me. I don't deserve.
That's a whole nother. We gotta get you out on the golf course a little bit more. We'll do a whole episode with that.
Whatever your opinion is on Kirkland golf clubs versus whatever, like I'm not to that level to where I can get TaylorMades or whatever. Titleist. I think Kirkland. I stop with the humble okay. We played around, and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to do well. I hope I do well, and you freaking killed it.
I didn't kill it. I did okay.
You're so humble, Dan. I'll do it for you. You did.
You're such a pain in the ass.
You did.
Dan.
No, it was fun playing with you.
It was fun. That was a good day to go out there. But
we had like a good core of guys.
Yeah, we did.
And we had I forgot. I'm not gonna say his name. I forgot it, but
yeah, no, we had a really good core of guys going out for that
it was like super
the whole tournament. I mean, the charity tournament. So
yeah.
It was great. It was fun to be out there. Fun to, a little bit of the day off work and got to play around the golf and smoke a couple cigars and
yeah. Paul Blart was in our group.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you got to explain that.
It's one of those good days where Paul Blart, he had one of the segways, but it was like monster truck segway, but it was like a wheel in the front, two wheels in the back. It was like kind of like the leaning ones, skis, and it was just like he had like little lights on there. It was all white,
siren, everything.
But like those are the days where it's just like I needed this. I just need a good group of guys who don't take this too seriously, have fun. What do we play? Scramble, right?
We played best ball scramble.
Best ball. And it was just fun, man.
It was fun.
There's never a bad day on the golf course.
I think as a dad, those are the days that you need. And we're dynamic dads. You have a full-time job. I have a full-time job. We work so hard all week so that we can get a couple days off and we get the nights that we can do these podcasts together. But I think that's the big thing for today's episode is we got to talk about being dynamic dads for our kids, for our families. So let's get into that one because we have great role models in our parents, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we got to really think about what else can we do?
Yeah.
We face unpredictable hours. 2 nights ago I was in working until 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But then you have like the nights where not the nights, but like the days where you get up at 3:30.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's nothing predictable.
Oh no, there's nothing predictable about being a dad.
And that too. I guess we're kind of bred for it already, but you talk about work and kind of the relationship you have with the wife at home.
Yeah.
And it's like she's in it with you too.
She is.
And so you kind of carry that, not guilt, but like concern because your dad, it's your job to concern for everybody's time and safety and well-being. And when you're away and you're not able to be there on a consistent basis, it kind of just
eats at you. It hurts. It eats at you when you're not there. And then, it eats at me when I try and be able to put my kids down every single night and say goodnight to them and whatever it might be. But, there's always those nights where, hey, daddy's got to work.
Yeah.
And you're FaceTiming your kid to say goodnight to them. Your wife's texting you, hey, how long is it you going to be tonight? Like, what time are you going to be home? Or are we going to be able to eat dinner? Like
you don't know.
You never know. You never know what it is, but we're hardworking dads.
Yeah.
We're trying to make a better life for our families. And that's the big thing is we're trying to grow our families and push our families forward. I think there's a great quote from a Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yeah.
Your husband might be the head of the household, but I'm the neck and I'm the controlling. I control it. That's the mom says that.
Yeah. But, that's true.
Yeah, and 100% it's true.
And we're the providers, but what do we provide for?
We
provide for the wife and the kids. That's those. I mean, my wife's the one that holds the fort down. She's
Oh, absolutely. I mean, your wife and my wife are best friends. And
the same person.
scary, the same person sometimes, but that's exactly it. Is they are the heartbeat. We might be the head, but they're the heartbeat.
And it's like, there are times where you're working, you got all this stuff going on, and you're like, I got to do this, I got to do that. You're away from the kids, and then you also have in the back of your mind, like, your wife is in it by herself, and it's like that kind of eats at you too. And you're like, you're trying to get back, but there's some times where it's like you don't have control over that. And
True. You're trying to get back. I mean, especially at our boys' age.
Yeah,
our boys are quite literally feral. So it's
like raised in a house full of Bam Bams from the Flintstones.
That is actually, you know what, I've never
Bam
thought
Bam.
of. That is exactly it.
Well, that's what we're going to be for Halloween. All our boys are going to be Bam Bams.
Bam. Yeah.
And then your daughter's going to be Pebbles.
Pebbles.
That's it. So we have like
4 Bam Bams.
4 Bam Bams. Sick for the mouth. 4 Bam Bams and 1 Pebbles.
4 Bam Bam, 1 Pebble, and then Fred and Barney.
You can be Fred. You're taller, so
I'll take that. I'll wear that one. I'm okay.
I'll be Barney.
Don't go free balling it though. That might be a
Yeah, and it's just it, and God bless them because they have been able to adapt so well. And I mean, when we take over, it's just like, how the fuck do they do this? Like, how do they do this?
I mean, God bless our lives, because that's exactly right. I mean, I look at, there's days that I come home from work and I'm exhausted, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I know that my wife is
Yes.
in the exact same boat. She's exhausted, she's tired, but she needs that break, and I can take, hey, you know what, I'll take the kids for an hour, hour and a half, whatever it might be.
Well, the important thing is, and it's a good point that you bring up, but I think it's important that for any dad out there, that yes, you should always strive to do that. But if you need time to decompress, let that be known.
Yes.
Like, because it's not easy.
No, it's
Because like you come home and you're like, I would like just like 5 minutes to like hang out. And she'd be like, what the? I've been with this all day. It's
so
like,
I've started telling my wife, it's like, hey, I'll call my wife when I'm heading home from work. Say, hey, I'm on my way home. I'll be home in 25 minutes. Be home in 30 minutes, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
That 30 minutes, I'll listen to a podcast. I'll listen to a book. I'll listen to the radio, or I might even just have the radio completely off.
Yeah.
Just so I can decompress,
Yeah.
relax, so that when I step in that door, I'm trying to be the best for my kids.
Yeah.
And you know what? There are definitely days that I know, for me personally, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because I'm on call. I have to be connected to my phone still.
Yes.
But
Yes.
there needs to be days that I can leave the phone alone. I don't
Yes.
have to worry about it. We're good to go.
Well, and that's important too, because people decompress different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I can't decompress on a car, just because I don't know. I have to be like my decompress area is like I have to be at home. Like that's my safe zone.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't care to figure out what the
Well, I mean,
psychology is behind it, but that's like
I think
how I do it.
I think every dad is going to be a little bit different.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so, like for me, driving
works. Yeah.
is super relaxing.
Yeah.
And that might not be how it is for everybody, but for me, that's how it is.
Yeah. And I tell my wife, like when I get home, like I always want to make sure, okay, the second I come home, you do whatever you got to do. Like go upstairs, take a bath. I got it.
Yeah.
But I just tell her, like, can you just stay with me for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Like I just let me get my bearings in order and switch into dad mode real quick, and then you can go. Like, and that I think that's important for her, because there were times where she didn't like understand that, and it's not that, and I didn't properly say it correctly to like how I wanted. Like I just need 5 minutes. I understand, like you do everything, like you've been in it for a long time, but I just need 5 minutes.
Well, I think, like, I remember my dad did that when he would come home from work, and it would be like, hey, I'm gonna come home from work, but he wore collared shirt, like button down, dress, everything. Like he was an attorney. So he would come home from work and he would go take a shower. That would be his decompression.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think that's a great way.
Yeah.
So it might be something where, hey, come home, take a shower, get ready to go, and then you're ready to
Just wash the filth off of the day.
do that. Yep. Take that step back. So you know what? We're ready to go and taking the next step with the family.
Yeah, and I think it's important to like vocalize that
Oh, 100%.
because and vocalize it in a way that's like, you know, this is just what I need for a second. And again, like allow my wife to feel like the superstar that she is, and like vocalize like, hey, I understand you're the neck.
Yeah.
Like without you, we're screwed.
Yeah.
I just need 5 minutes. That's it. And like it was tough for a little bit because I understand. It's like I come home from work and then I'm just like, I would just like to hang out for a little bit, but you know,
I mean, yeah, that's exactly it. It's being able to kind of shut off that work dad and become the family dad.
Well, how is it with you when because work's been trying to kind of like kicking up, and you know, we're both kind of somewhat, I won't say commission based, but we have to eat for our food.
Right.
We have to work for our food.
Right.
And so, you know, you have to have your phone on you. You have to, and I've been having trouble with, you know, I'll look at an email and then 5 minutes later, I'm still looking at it and my son's over there. You know, I missed 4 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's if I have to take a call, I'm going to step away.
Yeah,
I'm going to communicate with my wife. Hey, I got to take this call quick.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some time.
Yep.
And I'll try and keep that phone call as concise as possible. Or if I get a text message, I'll respond to that text message really quick, or I'll read it.
Yeah.
I mean, the great part is we all have watches now and smart watches that, I mean, I have mine all on me all the time.
Yeah.
I'll look and see if I got a text message. I'll look and see whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And then I'll respond quick. Or I'll recognize it and be like, hey, I need to respond. I don't need to respond. This can wait till I'm sitting down or till the kids are doing something else, right?
Yeah.
That's when I'm able to actually use that and be like, hey, I can take this. I can still have my phone away.
Yes.
I get a text message. Okay.
I need to get
read it really quick. Yeah, you're fine. You go on. Or you get a phone call and it's like unknown number. Oh, I need to take this one. Yeah. I'm on call right now.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
But that's a good strategy to have because once you have that phone on you, you're always like going to it.
You're always.
What I need to start doing is like I'm going to put the phone in the corner here.
Yeah.
But then it's like because I don't have a smartwatch, which I should be having, because then I can just look at it and go, okay,
exactly,
cool. And
that was for me, I think, because I didn't have a smartwatch for a minute, and
so that's what kind of helped.
Oh yeah. It helped because I was always connected to my phone.
Yeah,
I was always right there. Like I have to be close to it.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's still times where my wife gets on me. Hey, you're on your phone too much, and I think it's still a work in progress always.
Oh.
But now I'm able to actually, hey, I'm going to put my phone down here. I know where my phone is in case I need it, but I'm just going to go sit down with the kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to play with the kids. I'm going to be outside with the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not right now because it's 110 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to be truly a part of the kids more than anything else.
Yeah. I mean, being in with them. Because, like, when I'm on my phone, I can tell, like, it's been 3 minutes, but, you know, I'm so locked in. Like, he'll be in some other place and I didn't see it. And it's like, I saw it, but my brain was turned off. Like it didn't register.
It wasn't functioning in the dad mode. It was
and that's the problem is finding a way to find that work balance between having dad mode, but while also maintaining some semblance, but not overrunning.
Yeah.
And I think that was such a good idea. It's like having it here. So it's like if I need to, then I can communicate to my wife because that's my problem. I haven't been doing that. Because I'll just be there and she'll be like talking and I'm like, I'm in work mode.
Yeah.
So I need to communicate to her and go, hey, I got to take this call. I got to take this text.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, that's just kind of the life of being a work dad.
I think that's
dynamic
exactly
dad. You said
being a dynamic dad, that has to be part of it. But like you said, being able to communicate.
Yeah.
Being able to have that conversation with your wife.
Yes.
Or whoever it might be, and know that, hey, 100% of the time, I would much rather be here.
Yes.
I would 100% much rather be in the moment with you and with our kids.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes that I get pulled away because I'm still thinking about I need to provide for the family.
Yes.
And I have all that pressure on me too.
Yes.
To make it so it's the best family that I can.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is like, we're constantly in the back of our minds. You can't shut off work mode.
No.
Especially for us because we have to, I mean, you have to eat, kill for your food or else your family doesn't eat. So, for me, it's like I'll be doing something and I'll be thinking, well, I need to get this done, this done, this done, this done. And then I'll walk into a room and it's like, I don't know why I came in here. It's because I'm thinking.
It's still thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've started doing it where like I have note cards in my car and I'll be like, I'll write it down. I'll write stuff down that I need to do. Yeah. And you know what? I'll put it on the dash or I'll put it next to where I plug in my key, put my keys, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That way I know it's like, hey, I got to do X, Y, and Z still. But X, Y, and Z can wait till 7:30, 8 o'clock when kids are down, my wife's taking a shower, and I have 5 minutes to get on my iPad, to get on my laptop, whatever it might be.
That's good. So you just have a note card, and then at least you know, okay, I need to get this done, this done, this done. And then you have those note cards at night when everybody's. Yeah. I mean, those are the best times for me to decompress is when everybody's asleep. Yeah. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, like Scripture story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So like everybody's asleep and I'm up till like God knows whatever, but just you have to, it's important to, I think if you're listening to this podcast and you watch this podcast, understand that we don't know what the hell we're doing.
I would say no. Well, yes, we don't know. We don't know what we're doing.
We don't have the right answer.
Right. I don't think there is a right answer.
There isn't.
But I think we're always a work in progress.
Yeah, and I think if you're not learning something new every day, I mean, at least in my business, and I think in yours, if you're not learning something new every day, you're not growing. And it could be you're not learning something every week or every month or whatever, but you have to always constantly learn and adapt because you're going to fail. Oh, yeah. You will, and that I think is best advice, but you will fail, but it's important to learn from those failures because it allows you to grow.
Exactly. Yeah. You learn from the failures. I mean, you were an athlete. I was an athlete for a long time. You learn from your failures, you take the steps to correct them, and you take steps forward. Yeah. And I mean, I know right now I'm not the same man that I was 6, 12, 18 months ago. Yeah. And I have 3 kids that, in 18 months, I've had one kid turn 2, 3, and then one kid that was born. And so being able to have those movements and steps forward has built, hopefully, and I mean, like, my wife and I try and communicate as much as possible, and I think I'm still working on it. But
that's key, it's communication, because I often, I have so much shit going on, I'll bleep that out too, that I kind of don't want to burden the family with it. It's kind of like I keep it, and so when I am used to kind of keeping it in, I'm used to kind of shutting off.
But you're all, I mean, I think dads in general are used to holding that pressure. Yeah. And holding the weight of the world.
Yeah. And it's like you don't want to reach out and be like, I just need 5 minutes. Yeah. Or I just need a day to go golf. Or I just need, again.
I mean, our wives have ways of decompressing.
Yeah. And I think that's important for everybody.
It is. And I think dads have to do the same thing. Dads have to figure out ways to decompress. Yeah. Dads have to be able to take that step to, hey, you know what? It might be a beer and a cigar and watching a baseball game, watching a football game, whatever it might be, or going out to golf. But being able to have that time to really decompress and get away from everything and shut off both the work dad and the dad mentality.
Yeah. I mean, just to do like a hard reset. Like this is going to be a hard reset. Like watching a baseball game is going to be a hard reset. Yeah. And it's the same thing for the wives. Like they'll do their things. That's a hard reset. Get back to normal. And I think, it's important that you take the time to do that.
It is. Oh, for sure it is.
And don't feel like you're being selfish because you've earned that. You especially have earned it. All you dads out there, you're a dad and you've got kids, you can earn it.
You absolutely have earned it. Like you need a reset, you need to take a step back, and you need to prioritize yourself. Yep. Prioritize your family, prioritize your wife. Yeah. So that's exactly.
And then at the end of the day, take care of yourself and look out for your brother and Just remember, you got teams. You got it's a band of brothers. Reach out to their dads.
Yeah.
Say, hey man, I'm having a tough day. Don't be.
It doesn't have to be a tough day. It's just
Hey man, I'm having a tough day. No, just hey dude, you want to have a grab beer?
Let's go grab
go watch the game.
Yeah.
Like that. Even just doing that little thing is a hard reset. Or
Oh yeah, it absolutely is. It's a hard reset. It's being able to. I mean, I remember pitching. We always used to say, you have 4 things that you need to do between every pitch: analyze, visualize, centralize, execute. Take that into your deadline.
sir, yes sir, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you have to analyze what's going on. You have to visualize what you want it to actually happen,
yeah.
and then you have to take steps forward and then execute that plan. Execute it. So
Say that again.
Analyze, visualize, centralize, execute.
Centralize.
Centralize.
What is centralized?
For pitching, it was taking a breath and centralizing. So you're ready to go. You're
Almost
so
like decompressing.
You go, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You're decompressing, but you're going from a much wider spectrum to focused on your core group.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the biggest thing.
yeah. So analyze, visualize, centralize, execute.
Execute. Yep.
I like that.
That was a Coach Ristano.
Bastano.
Ristano. He's my pitching coach in college, and I hope he hears that because he's done more of that stuff, and he's the head coach now at Navy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he would fit right in there.
Oh,
He's
he's-
analyze, visualize, centralize, execute.
That was
That's probably why they hired him.
Oh, it was awesome. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Especially at Navy. Have you ever been at Navy? Did you ever do the 8th grade field trip to DC? You never done that? Have you ever been to DC?
I've been to DC,
Oh.
but I was like by myself. Actually, I was with my wife. Just when I was playing there. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I've been to like Annapolis because we had a team that was really close to that.
Oh,
So I
gotcha,
played
gotcha.
there.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I love that area.
Okay. Well, cool.
But all right, here you go.
I mean, we'll wrap up. But I mean,
Well, before we hit our top 5s,
yes.
best dad advice that you've got.
Best dad advice would be. Can I give 2?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll cut either one. But my best advice is you will fail. Like you will fail. There will be times when you are not perfect and you will not get this right. I think that's why I do my send off. We both kind of talked about it. It's like, see you later, you degenerates.
Yeah.
Because we in society have such a high standard.
Yeah.
You have social media, you have this, you have that.
Mhm.
It's like, well, these dads are doing this and they're doing this and they're doing this. And it kind of makes you feel like, why am I not like that?
Yeah.
And so I think like degenerate is kind of like a term of endearment where it's like, I'm going to mess up and that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, we are going to mess up.
You just got to learn from it.
Yeah. You got to take steps and don't be too hard.
You're going to mess up. That's my dad advice. My second one would be, Bluey seems like he's the greatest sitcom dad, or Bandit.
Bandit, yeah.
Remember that episode's 15 minutes. All it takes is 15 minutes to be a great dad like Bandit.
That is a really good one.
There you
That's
go.
really good. All right.
What's your good advice? What's the best advice you've heard?
Take a breath. No matter how hard it gets, take a breath.
Yeah,
Just because one breath can change the world.
centralize.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Talk about great dads. We're going to talk about the top 5 sitcom dads.
I mean, there's a handful of them out there too.
There are a lot. If we're missing any, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Please let us know.
But these are the dads that you would grow up watching Disney Channel, ABC, whatever it may be.
There's some. I mean,
Pivotal.
I got
Some
some
other figures.
before I was even born.
Oh, okay. You're going
So
back that
I
far?
got some old ones too.
You got some old dads.
Oh, I got some old sitcom dads.
Yeah.
So, and I'm starting today. I think there's only one that I can really like. The number.
Let's see how pissed you're gonna make me. Go ahead.
Uncle Phil.
Who?
Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I didn't watch that, so you're good.
Oh, that's
He's all
great.
yours. Uncle Phil. Damn.
Uncle Phil.
What a waste of a pick.
What? Oh man, that's a great one. That is an absolute.
I mean, I've seen clips and
right
stuff, but
No,
yeah.
you got to sit down and watch that one.
Well,
Will Smith in his prime too.
I've seen TikToks where it's like Uncle Phil, like where he's like, there
Yeah.
are some moments where he's just like, I'm
I'm the dad.
whatever.
dad.
What's Will Smith's character's name?
Will?
Oh, he's like, well, I may not be your dad. I
Yeah.
may just be your uncle, but like, stepping up to be a dad, and you're talking about being a dad.
Uh-huh.
Even what's his name? Carlton.
Yeah, Carlton.
Yeah. I think being a dad there.
Yes.
I mean, it's not that big. I thought you were going to take somebody else.
Oh no, that's my number one.
Mine is going to be the first overall pick, Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Oh,
What a guy.
that's another good one. All right, that was on my top 5.
Need I say more?
I mean,
we all know.
that's hard. That's
Okay.
hard to not justify.
I'm so excited you did take him. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Number 2, Red Foreman. That's 70 show.
Oh, that's such a good one.
That's my number 2. Right?
That's like the quintessential 70s dad.
Yeah,
Like old school dad.
old
Like,
school dad.
you
I mean, that's-
idiot.
wow. He's such a.
He definitely would make it today's time.
I don't know. I think he would have.
He would adjust
I don't know if he would just, but he would.
reluctantly, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But I think his style.
Yeah, would get a lot. Yeah,
It's a great dad.
a nice, yeah. Yep. Set Eric for success.
All right.
I'm going to go with Alan Matthews from Boy Meets World.
Oh, okay.
That's part of my childhood. Alan Matthews,
Okay.
and his wife, and the whole dynamic with Eric.
All right.
That was-
Okay. Let's number 3. Danny Turner from Full House. I think that's just a classic American dad right there.
Yep.
It's hard to not like Danny Turner.
Yeah, I remember summer. My wife was obsessed with Danny Turner and that show. So
Yeah.
good pick. I'm gonna go. Oh, so I got 3 more. I'm good. I'm gonna go with
Mine.
Phil
Mine.
Dumpty
All right.
from Modern Family.
I've never gotten really into Modern Family.
Hey, yeah,
So
I get it. It's pretty new and it's just a long season. But like that dad, he's just like the quintessential dad.
yeah,
Like he's
dad jokes.
hilarious. Yeah, dad jokes. Just the dorkiest dad in the world, but like he cares about his family.
I think we can relate. Kind of.
Yeah,
All right, here we go.
dorky dad. That's right up my alley.
I think that's perfect for us. This one, I don't think you have this one on your list. Ned Stark from Game of Thrones,
That was a good one.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's like,
Because I mean, it's just his legacy that's a good one, dude.
yeah,
Damn
right?
it.
That is good.
That's like, why did I even think of that? I mean, that's just like his talk about building legacies. Like,
That's him. He built a legacy.
like when I die, I hope somebody else starts a war for me. That'd be great.
That would.
Awesome. The war for Dan.
Yeah, I think we could find out a better name than that. But
Yeah, we'll
we'll work on that.
insert title here.
Okay.
Bob will work on it. He'll get a good name for it.
Babo.
No, that's Game of Thrones is my favorite show ever.
Yeah.
Minus season 8, but that's another topic. Yeah.
Go for it. Well, let's see what you got. Maybe this is number 4, right?
I'm gonna go Ray Romano. Where everybody loves Raymond.
Ooh, that's another good one.
I mean, like, he was just a dude that, like, talk about, like, messing up.
Yeah.
Like, that show alone, like, I love that show. And I continue to watch it to this day. It's just a show that's, like, the imperfections. Like, the family would fight all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Like,
Well-
at each other's throat. But at the end of the day, they all knew that they loved each other.
Yeah.
And, like, they would just eventually, like, get over it.
Yeah. For sure. I get that. All right. Ooh. I got 2.
Nice pick.
I got 2 of them, and I'm not sure if you have one. And he's like
Maybe.
the dad.
Maybe base it on what you think or may or may not pick. We'll do an honorable mention if you want people to know about it. If I don't pick it.
Mike Brady.
Who?
Mike Brady from the Brady Bunch.
Okay, Mike Brady. That's a good one. Talk about managing
Yeah. Talk about managing the dynamic kids.
the 6 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Blended
key.
family.
That's it right
Yeah.
there. I think you
That's a
know
good
that's I'm good with that 5 right there.
That
That's
is good.
a key 5.
I'm going to throw a wrench in this. I'm going to throw what you would call an explosion. I'm going to go Walter White. Walter White. Guy had cancer, facing the end of his life, and was going to do everything to pay for his family, take care of his family, albeit he was flawed at most points, but It's just the whole dynamic of just sacrificing yourself and
Yeah.
doing whatever it takes, breaking the law, cooking up
Whatever you need to.
take care of your family.
Doing whatever you need to take care of your family. I think that's
That's the motto of, I think, dads. Doing what you got to do, take care of business.
Absolutely. I think that's the motto for every dad, and every dad should take is like,
You're going to mess up, just do what you got to do.
you're going to mess up, but do what it takes.
Yep.
Do what it takes to provide for your family.
What was your honorable mention that I missed?
Frank Costanza.
Who?
Frank Costanza from Seinfeld.
I never watched that. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. There we go. Perfect.
No. Well, thanks again, guys. And just remember, reach out. You got
Yeah.
a band of brothers. Look out for that fellow dad. And
Absolutely.
you're all degenerates and you're going to fail, but we still love you. Keep doing what you're doing and
Keep
be the
grinding.
best dads out there.
Keep grinding. Keep loving. And cheers. We'll catch you next time, all you dynamic dads.
Yep. See you later. Take care, guys.